Smack that button. We are good. Real question is, what the heck am I doing right now? Right. Metal Jags, how's it going, sir? And alright, look who decided to actually get a stream going today.
Can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals
I
via your
have
mining interface.
so little time to try to finish this game. Oh, I hit that late. That's fine. Man, we're down to like single digits, man.
Pathfinder, my scans indicate this site may be worth searching for Angaran relics.
Like, we are so close to Cyberpunk. It's crazy. Especially considering how long it's been in the making. Like, forever. Yeah? Oh my gosh, it's an artifact.
This may be an Angaran musical instrument.
Let's show it to Avela.
Heck yeah, buddy. It's amazing. I'm sorry I haven't been the most available over the last little bit. My work's gonna get a wee bit nutty as I go into the holidays. And then it should become less holy bajoli, good golly oh molly when January hits, because that's when it's just gonna probably die down. But I am glad you were having great success. I know that's not what you said, but I know you're having great success. Human appears to be under the influence of an unknown chemical substance affecting motor sensory. They are on drugs. Dear Diary, it's happening. The planet's kicking in. Get ready to have your mind blown. What if my arm got hungry? What if I wanted a snack and ate my foot? Would they switch places? There's also the problem of purple. What's steel? It can't decide if it's blue. Just make up its mind already. And another thing, space, time, isn't at all what we think. We're each individual pieces of energy drawn from a much larger pool, given physical form in an artificial time stream. Time doesn't actually exist in the classical Newtonian sense. Everything happens at once, but our minds couldn't handle that, so we process it one moment after the next. But I see it all now. It's all happening. The Alpha and the Omega united. And shit, I think my toe just ate my hand. She's working.
We got your SOS. What's the emergency?
Oh, well, it's not like life or death or anything. It's just our plant over there is dying.
Are you kidding me? We thought it was important, like someone dying.
Hold on now. So yeah, maybe we oversold it, but it's important to us. It's how we make a living out here. Our plant, well, has medicinal properties.
Medicinal. Yeah, that sounds good.
And we sell it to, you know, customers who need, medicinal assistance.
Yeah, but our heat lamp UV thing broke and it's gonna die. And you look like the clever type. Well, maybe you could find one?
Sure, this is all about medicine.
Oh, it totally is. Antibiotic, whatchamacallit. And maybe it has other benefits. But in the Badlands, can't be picky.
I've got a light for your plant.
Seriously? Wow, in the middle of nowhere. Awesome. This'll do it.
And hey, feel free to take a sample with you, you know, if you ever need to fight off an infection or...
Be quiet, man.
That is definitely
This plant appears to have
weed.
unique pharmacological characteristics. It can act as a powerful antibiotic. However, at much higher doses it may produce psychoactive effects.
So they weren't completely lying about it. This could help that sick guy back at the Nexus Refuge.
To anyone, wrong button. To anyone who likes drinking water, word is there's some people out here who found a clean underground well. It's up in the hills, hard to find, but Murdak says the mean guy said the other guy with the scars saw one of these people trading for supplies. The guy living in cave 4 leaves, the nasty Asari chick with the scar 3 leaves, Baba Quad, Krogan 8 leaves, Sloane's bodyguard 2 leaves, get some munchies, Turian with the nasty burns near the fire lake, crazy mental Solarian who talks too fast 4 leaves, 6 leaves, don't know, can't understand him. But yeah, no, unfortunately, with how our whole work schedules are working right now, if I'm here almost always she's at work. And then kind of vice versa. And unfortunately, I do early morning stock trying to get the store ready for everybody, but when I get home is when her day starts and she's actually training people and everything. And then I go to bed and she, of course, arrives later, so I'm asleep, and I wake up and she's still asleep. I never see her. I almost want to say you guys watching the stream will see me more. Alright, let's do this. So, get ready to feel what it's like to be married to me. No, I'm just kidding. I hope it's everything you guys thought it would be.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
But
Well, we turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
this is gonna hurt me, isn't it?
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need. That console will activate the Vault, Pathfinder. You'll first need to start the reactor and initiate the purification field.
It's not bad, but if I had to be, like, frank and honest, it is not my favoriteest Mass Effect.
We should be able to get to the purification console.
I mean, I will say the combat in this one, definitely smoother, definitely a lot more going on for it. But I do feel the talking story aspect of the game is definitely lacking. Which is unfortunate because that's really the bread and butter of Mass Effect for me.
Wonder what this place has in store.
Oh, that went far enough, I think. Yeah, it did. Boop, 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 boop. Remains. But, oh yeah, the other thing I was going to say is, the nice thing is come January, things should get easier for me, which would be nice. Because currently right now, to facilitate all our shoppers for the big day that's coming up, we're opening up earlier, which means I have to work earlier. And when they say work earlier, they mean like I'm working early. Like I get up at
Pathfinder, the way across is console activated.
I get up at 12:30. 12:30 to go to work.
Pathfinder, this has two interface functions.
Remnant, we can lay low or take them on.
I like how he tells me we can lay low or take him on as I'm shooting it. Yeah, we can lay low. It's fine. I'm glad I'll get in there. Where's this turret? I probably should, but I will say my time is basically stream or fix my stream. And dang it, I pick streaming. You'll do it for me. I feel like you'll set it up so half of them are supporting you. They're like, click this button to support his channel. Which would be your channel. I'm not falling for that. I'm kidding. I kid.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out. They didn't like that.
Whoa. I just started one. I wasn't even looking at a puzzle thing.
Must have left a hint behind somewhere.
That being said, you don't need help from my channel. You're doing just fine on your own. What the cluster trucky? Okay, this one's first. I think. Number 2. I don't know. I didn't really have it.
Nice. What do we get?
To be honest, I kind of went to the whole streaming world.
A high concentration of data here, Pathfinder. I recommend scanning.
I did scan.
PB will be glad to know you have found another of these devices.
Okay, that wasn't even related to what I needed to do. So, I don't know. I will probably figure out something, or I'm going to do the main thing. I'm going to have some AirPods. And some water. My drinky cup. Chicken Alfredo. That would be a little tricky. I don't have chicken or Alfredo. Go. Can I make this jump? Why not? Whoa. I really think this game didn't expect people to do the jumping and the lunging, or maybe they did, I don't know. Because I swear, some of the spots you get to, the game's probably like, what? And you're like, yep, I did that. It's a scannable thing. I want it. Okay, I can get it from down here. Good to know. Oop, remains. Remains. So wait, I gotta ask, buddy, are you getting Cyberpunk? I will eventually. That's an answer. Character that looks just like me. Why would you want to make an ugly character? Self-burn.
That'll help.
Highlighting interface connections Pathfinder.
I love it.
Here they come.
I just can't wait till the shortage on everything is done. Please don't kill me. I need cover. There's no cover there. There you go. You know, like we got the shortage of the Xboxes, the PlayStation, the new graphics cards. 2020 is brutal. But we are in the final month.
I think that's it. These remnant don't quit.
Yeah, it sounds about right. But the thing is, like, not to make, like, light of the situation, like, it's awful what's happened and everything like that, but it really does feel like we had prior warning on this, and we did nothing about it. You know, like when your mom tells you something, like, hey, you know, clean that up or it's gonna get broken or something, and you're like, yeah, I'll do it eventually, and you do nothing about it. Then stuff happens, and you're all like, surprised Pikachu face.
Shields are up. I'll take their
You're like, what? What? Why did that happen?
Console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us.
Just hoping one day humans learn from the past and look at it, learn, and never have this moment of like, good thing that's over. That'll never happen again. Right?
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes. Go, go!
Yeah. But see, I don't even know if that's necessarily our biggest issue with the brain powers of the people. It's more the greed. Greed and money is what's doing the most harm to us. Bloop.
Man, never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Where did it want our home? Yeah. Let's get this planet occupied.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I'm also extremely disappointed that driving over people isn't like a more guaranteed way of killing people in this game. Oh, that's gonna... Like, these are pretty sturdy people.
That's it for now.
Oh, I can't do it yet, can I? Well, that's silly. Guess I can't land yet, even though I know where it should be. Gotta do things for science. Can I just jump the fence? Yep, don't even have to go through there. Actually, wait, before we go over there. I'm pretty sure this is where the doctor is. Yep. So might as well... Oh my gosh, there's another side quest. There's so many of these things. And I mean... Not saying that's a bad thing. For a person playing this game, that would be great. There's so much content and everything. But when you're trying to finish a game and quests keep popping up, holy lordy, it's frustrating.
Doctor, got your formula?
You have no idea what this means to me.
It was nothing.
I couldn't sleep knowing I was responsible. But it's safe now. Thank you, Pathfinder.
It sounds ominous.
All right. What now?
Perhaps Reyes has another job for you.
Oh, there's another freaking side quest. I will check it when I have a spare moment. Remember, whatever you sent me, I'm gonna judge. And I'll be like, you interrupted my stream for that.
Ryder, perfect timing. You saved me the trouble of looking for you.
Something wrong? Have there been more murders?
Nothing so morbid. This is actually a personal favor. A business rival, Zia Cordier, lifted cargo I was moving for a client.
You want my help getting it back?
We worked so well together on the Rokar job, I thought you'd be willing.
How'd this rival of yours get hold of your cargo?
Her usual tactics. Got my middleman drunk, then stole his ship.
Sounds like you know from experience.
Please, I keep to a 3-drink maximum when I'm on a job.
3-drink maximum. Well,
What did she steal?
No idea. Client paid extra for privacy. Considering my fees, it must be valuable.
You didn't check?
Honors got a price, and the client paid it.
We cut the profits, 50-50.
60-40. Final offer.
Deal.
When she stops in Kadara, Zia drinks at Krala's song. We'll start there. See if Umi heard anything that could help us.
give you a song to listen to. Just frickin' hop on. Oh no, I've got 13 points. Keep working those pistols. Go on frickin' Spotify right now. You've got your 2020 wrap up that shows you all your songs. Maybe there's something you've forgotten in there. Maybe there's a classic. Always reload speed. I'm obsessed. Obsessed with reloading. My foot fell asleep. This is awful. Oh my gosh, my leggy. Oh, it tinkles. Tinkles so bad. You know what you should do? You should listen to the song of 2020 with Will Ferrell. Listen to Ya Ya Ding Dong. You gotta do it. You're gonna be like, what? If you haven't heard it already, it's magical. And if you haven't seen Eurovision, it's a Netflix movie with Will Ferrell and everything. Oh, it's oh my gosh.
You'll need to track down Reyes' cargo, though.
There's another side quest.
You okay?
What? Oh, yeah, of course.
Maybe you should freak out more quietly then, so you don't draw attention to yourself.
Shit. Was that obvious?
Yeah. What's going on?
I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Titus tasked me with collecting protection fees. Thought it'd be easy. But we talked to so many people. I got the names mixed up and banished someone who paid their fee.
They didn't protest it?
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
You just kicked her out. No questions asked.
You don't have to guilt trip me. I thought about looking for her, but I can't risk Titus finding out I screwed up. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
Does this convenient little brother have a name?
Eli Wessler. I'm not making this up.
Pathfinder, there is an Eli Wessler recorded in the Nexus database.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for... What was the exile's name?
Remy Tamayo. She would have gone to the slums for processing. After that, no idea. The warden might know. Everyone who's banished to the Badlands goes through him.
Right. Oh, and also it's real. If you have not heard of Ya Ya Ding Dong, do it. It's nothing amazing, it's just catchy pop stuff. It's kind of like if you watch that Tom Hanks movie, That Thing You Do. And it's just like one of those songs, and it will just get in your noggin.
That was the strongest drink I could think of.
You look like you're waiting for someone.
That's my line.
You want a drink or a room?
Information, actually.
That'll cost you more than a round of drinks.
My friend's good for it.
Put it on my tab.
See?
What do you want to know?
Zia Cordier. She been around recently?
You mean your ex? Yeah, she was here.
You never mentioned Zaya was your girlfriend.
She's not. We drink together sometimes. I drink with a lot of people. Anyway, she was here?
Yeah, met with a Solarian. Shifty guy I'd never seen before. Maybe it was the charlatan.
Anything's possible. You overhear their conversation?
They were planning to meet someone at Spirit's Ledge.
Thanks, Umi.
Whatever. You didn't hear it from me.
If you check the meeting spot, I'll follow the collective lead. Doubt Zia was meeting the charlatan, but you never know.
I'll call you when I get there.
Thanks, Ryder.
Now I'm really curious if you listened to the song. Because you haven't said anything, so I'm assuming you're on like your third or fourth listen to this song. And you're just like, wow, Will Ferrell's pretty good at singing. You ask for a recommendation and you don't even take it. I'm hurt. Bear paws. It's kind of like a cookie that's shaped like a bear paw. Hence the name Bear Paw.
I'm looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea where I might find her?
Tamayo. Oh, yeah. She's the one who kept insisting she's innocent.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake. Remy paid up.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
As far as you know.
Don't get smart, Pathfinder. Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johan and his crew. Nasty bunch. I'll send you the nav point to their last known location. Prepare for a fight.
Zebra cake. What the heck is that? Or is it just what it is, like chocolate and vanilla? Wait, what the heck is that? I missed a quest there. Little Debbie? Is that like kind of like a Mr. Christie thing? Like, I say that as naming equivalent. Not saying it's by Mr. Christie. Mr. Crispy. Christie. You know, you make good cookies. I'm sure you know who Mr. Christie is. Doesn't he make like Chips Ahoy and stuff like that?
There it is. Last known location of this Johan guy. Hopefully Remy's inside. And alive.
Warden said Johan ran a nasty crew. Don't expect a warm welcome.
That didn't work well. Fake products. Oh, you know what? I am gonna Google this. Okay, I'll let my phone take a while to load that because the wireless down here is pretty... Hold on. Mr. Christie cookies. Well, that's loading. Yeah, they make like Lifestyle, Dad's cookies, Arrowroot cookies, Chips Ahoy cookies.
Don't think they're gonna invite us in for coffee?
Nice headshot.
Why aren't they gonna invite us in for coffee? How rude.
Outlaws.
Oh, he ducked. What's not right? Are you sure? Ow.
Everything I got. Headshot.
Oh my god, I'm just throwing my phone around here. Ugh. Mr. Christie's a Canadian brand. That's probably why I haven't heard of them. I'm not even kidding. You can search that up. But that was like on a quick 30-second look at Google. I have people to kill.
All right, let's find Remy.
I can't say that I have searched for Little Debbie because I'm gonna try to do that during a cutscene or a communication part, not during a pew pew shooty part. Dang it, man! I'm trying to multitask. How do I surprise you? Literally, Cyberpunk's coming. Got quests to finish. I gotta do those things in the middle of cutscenes and stuff. I ain't got time to do that and stop valuable running around time. Kidding me?
Are you all right?
They were going to eat me.
Eat you?
I know.
They brought a group of us here from the slums, said we'd be safe. I'm the only one left.
You're safe now. It's over.
No, it's not. I'm still stuck in the Badlands, even though I paid my protection fee.
I know. The outcast who wrongly kicked you out of Kadara Port. He sent me.
Are they going to let me back in?
At the very least. Grayson, I found Remy. We need a pickup.
Thank God. I'll send a shuttle right away.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I thought I was going to die here.
Well, you didn't die. Congrats.
Some of the victims' organs are missing.
Oh.
That is fucked up. There, I looked up Little Debbie. If that makes you feel better. I did a quick little Google. I saw the little girls, or Little Debbie specifically, with her little hat and everything. See, told you I'd get it. Do I have to go up? Uh-oh. Alright, alright. Wait on that boost. All terrain mode.
Guess we missed the meeting.
Let's look around. Maybe see you left something behind.
Hey, Ryder. Something's hidden here.
Gotta be a way to get inside. Sam?
The lock is controlled remotely, perhaps by something nearby.
Take the lithium first. Looks interesting. I don't actually know if I've ever seen Little Debbie's products, though.
Maybe this will get us inside. Here goes nothing.
Let's check back.
I mean, the products could be sold up here, but I mean, if I have access, I'm willing to give it a shot if it's not really expensive. I know I work a lot, but I am poor. You can tell this because no vacations.
Reyes, I found a data pad with what looks like a nav point.
Must be where Zia's hiding the cargo. Probably left that behind for the buyer.
Why not just tell the buyer directly?
Frequencies can be hacked. Dead drops are considered safer, especially for a big sale.
Did you find anything on your end?
The Solarian is a fence. No direct connection to the collective. My guess is Zia met him to find potential buyers. Let's follow up on those coordinates. I'll meet you there.
Get those. Click. Oh, I can't travel because I'm in combat. Who else? Who's coming up here? Please tell me I'm out of combat. Yeah, we are.
Stole the Angaran satellites and destroyed the search vessel.
What are the odds they'll surrender peacefully?
Please stop telling me this every time I land here.
1%.
What are the chances I'll, be peaceful about this? Less than 1%. Every time I fast travel here, it's not necessary game to keep repeating stuff over and over and over again. That is the one thing that is kind of irking.
A shuttle. Zia and her buyer could be inside.
Pathfinder,
Ye-
this area can
Be
be
mined for resources.
You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Why did they feel that it needs to be said every single time you pull up your mining? Like, good lordy. Very much so not necessary. But they do it.
It's empty.
Guess Zia's buyer already came and went.
Or there was never any cargo to begin with.
Bravo. I knew you'd figure it out eventually.
Awesome.
Zia.
You could never resist the big payout.
What can I say? I'm a greedy man.
That's why you don't have any friends. You're selfish.
She has you there.
Ouch.
You must be losing your touch, Reyes. I remember you being such a smooth talker. Right up until you dumped me.
Don't tell me that's what this is all about.
Of course not. You've been taking all the good jobs in Kadara. It's gotten more than my attention.
So what? The local smuggling union got together and decided to take me down?
Something like that.
Shit.
Move in.
Well, I will see if I can track him down. Oh, but journal. Last mission here. Gosh. Right? Now I gotta go out and find some treats. I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to find these things.
All right. What's next?
Perhaps we should check in with Kitus. Can't hurt to try being friendly with the outcasts.
But guess what?
Here they come!
Pathfinder,
This area can be mined for resources
extract minerals
via the mining interface.
via your mining interface.
Oh, Lordy. Yes, very much so. We have Cheez-Its, to my knowledge, or something that's very similar to Cheez-Its. If it's not Cheez-Its, but I'm like pretty sure it's Cheez-Its. They are quite delicious. Oops. Let's go. You know what you guys need to get? Kinder eggs. Or, you know, ketchup chips. These are weirdos down there. All because they're slight choking hazard.
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal class.
Why will you never get ketchup chips? Are you about to tell me they're weird? Because they are
Cave
delicious.
over there. Maybe something's inside.
Love it. There's a cave. Could be things inside. You know, cavey things.
This place is massive.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
Look at the size of those stalactites.
It'd take hundreds of years to get that big.
You've never had a wanting to eat ketchup chips, but they're so good. How could you not be interested in junk food? Whoever turned off the lights is an asshole. Nearly broke my toe searching for the generator.
Is that a generator? What's it doing all the way out here?
It appears to be powering the floodlights.
Well, yeah, but who put it here? The surveyor?
That would be a lot of equipment for one man to carry.
Huh. Try the other path?
We have Miss Vicky's, and those are some pretty good chips. Just throwing that out there.
This place is big.
Ooh, dang it, I haven't checked your response.
Another generator.
And more lights. They lead to something. Okay, this was the surveyor's last known location.
On another level.
That him?
What? You can't scan him? He's very much scannable. Well, whatever. It tells me to scan him. Why, game? Why? There it is. Had to scan his
The
butt.
surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
Better than being murdered.
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
They're like, yeah, he broke his neck. This is why you should always wear a safety harness.
Wow.
You hear that?
Intruders.
Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
More of a jaunt. It's good to stretch the legs.
A sense of humor. In Kadara, that'll either get you far or dead. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Okay. That's weird.
Sam, what's inside the cages?
Judging.
All the way out here. Wow.
Thanks, Sam. Chips for the east half and the west half? Isn't that weird? Do you guys have like an intense chip market out there? Like... I should not have been jetting around that much. Yeah, that's the thing. That's so weird. Like, it almost sounds like they're mobs. Kind of like, stay on your turf. It's gonna work across the country. Good to know. I'll get on my chip making.
Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
I didn't come here to cause problems.
You just have interesting timing. Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
Someone impersonating the charlatan could do a lot of damage.
Only the representatives have access to such high-level information. The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Why would someone risk impersonating the charlatan?
Greed is a powerful motivator, Pathfinder. The Collective has access to supplies, credits, you name it. And we only answer to one person.
Maybe I could help? I'm not connected to the Collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion than an official representative.
That's true. All right, Pathfinder. Here's what we know. The drop point was in the sulfur springs, so the imposter should have high levels of sulfur in their clothes.
Sam's sensors should be able to detect that. Anything else?
We found footprints that could be human or Asari, but too smudged to get an exact size. That's all my intel.
I mean, thanks for that intel. Holy moly. Do-do-ba-do. Just gonna scan these people. Try not to make it weird.
Caution, this plant is highly noxious, Pathfinder.
Damn. I was hoping for...
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from humans and Asari.
Can't hurt to check.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
It's probably the one
Asari,
that's...
which fits our footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation.
Choo-choo. Of course I care about your state, probably.
High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Oh look, it's the furthest one away.
Thorough, Sam.
Or it'll be none of them.
Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Could be our rat.
Before accusing Dorado, perhaps you'd like to talk to her. She could have an alibi.
Yeah, right.
Need something? Go bother Crux.
You're a testy one.
Sorry. Haven't slept in 36 hours, thanks to another shit job.
36 hours? That can't be healthy.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy. I go where I'm told.
You've never been tempted to manipulate your boss's orders?
What?
What do you mean?
You know, fudge the intel, use the collective's resources to make a profit on the side.
I don't know what you're playing at, but I'm done talking to you.
Dorado's heart rate spiked when you questioned her about the charlatan's orders.
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Really? Doth protest too much. Talk to me.
Sorry about before, not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
You didn't shoot. That's all that matters.
You're awfully good-natured about people pointing guns at your face. Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
Weeks? Seriously?
I'm one of the few people who know how to operate the water filters. I've been trying to train a backup, but most recruits can't stand the smell. Not many volunteers. I'd better get back to work. Thanks for the chat.
What do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
Oh, please tell me I don't have to just pick one and be like, it was that one.
Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter?
Dorado's clothes showed high levels of sulfur. When I questioned her loyalty to the charlatan, she became frantic.
You asked her outright. I said to be discreet. Aquila, detain Dorado.
Dorado? She's gone. Said it was on the charlatan's orders.
Damn it. If the charlatan finds out I let her get away...
I'll take care of it. She can't have gone far.
I'll do it. Those days I'll deep dive into that.
Sam, what are they doing with the Adhi?
It appears the collective are attempting to domesticate the creatures.
And how's that going?
Aggression levels are lower than what we've seen in the wild, but I wouldn't recommend opening the cage.
I feel like your snack competition would just be super intense, and I'll be like, yep, it's a mob / mafia. I'm gonna kill you when I find you.
Here they come!
They're gonna attack? Late.
Roxas Rider.
Did you find Dorado?
She ambushed me. I had no choice but to take her out.
Would have liked to question her, but at least it's done. Thanks, Pathfinder.
Hey man, one day I'll probably make a journey down there when I'm rich. Yep. The only reason I'm not famous yet is I don't know what I want to be famous for, you know? Do I want to be a famous singer? Or maybe a movie star? I mean, maybe I just want to win the lottery. I don't know. I could be famous for like a little bit. Maybe I want to be like on a long-running TV show like Grey's Anatomy. That's really my only hold-up to being famous. Because I just got to make a decision. And as soon as I can do that, just bam, I'm in. The money will just come pouring in. Probably. At least it's the only logical thing I can come up with for why I'm not famous. Oh my gosh, you're a looter.
Fuck off. This one's ours.
Looting's wrong.
This guy for real? Looting is wrong. What a little bitch.
Let's not antagonize them further, Pathfinder.
I said fuck off. I said fuck off.
No, I can't do anything. Dang. I wanted to kill them.
Found your surveyor. He broke his neck getting barite samples.
Good surveyors are hard to find. Hope you retrieve the samples.
Here you go.
Wonderful. Here are your credits. You earned them.
I have not. It looks good, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay, I gotta get back to the Tempest here. Jeez. I mean, that's one way to do it. I personally would do AC/DC. They're like TNT. See, that'd always be the tricky part for me is I know on some games, at least when I was... Oh, I'm not gonna
What's
say.
up, Ryder? Why an emergency meeting?
I didn't call it.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara. There's some tension at the Krogan colony on Eladin. It's bad.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
No. Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Jall's right.
I know dealing with so many unknowns is frustrating, but we need to hear each other out.
Well, as long as we're pitching stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramov system.
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Remav? There aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
I hear Eladin's pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Crap. No one fights harder than people with nothing to lose.
But now that we have the transponder, we're so close to finding the location of Archon's ship.
I'm with you. I can't wait to find the Archon's ship, and then hopefully, Meridian. Anyway, get Callow the nav points for both Eladin and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey, I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything. Meeting adjourned. As you were.
Yeah. Is it actually? Oh my gosh, it is. Huh.
Hey, Jal. Didn't mean to scare you.
What? I'm not scared. 1 second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
I can see how that helped.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure yet.
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Liam seems to like my Rofgin. I might sew him one.
He does.
Do Krogan like knives? I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drac.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative. Would you like one?
Jal, this is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
I feel like that a lot.
Good to know. Yes, thanks for sharing that.
Just be yourself.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
You're not in anyone's shadow here. I believe in you.
Hopefully that made him feel better.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I know I've got emails.
No.
Here, I've now downloaded Among Us. Or it's downloading. The Wi-Fi is brutal where I stream.
Hey, Pathfinder. Still passing that mess with Varan and Khaled. I made sure the Nexus data will be changed. Kesh is none too happy, but she can blame me. The important thing is we're all alive, I'm all in, and I'm doing things different now.
Accepted, Liam. But let's not do this again anytime soon.
Oh, total agreement there. In fact, this made me think how I'm doing a lot of things. I want to arrange a thing for us in the Angara, once their civil stuff is calmer. Maybe talk to Jarl about the Roka. You lend your weight there, I can focus on something normal for everyone.
Everything all right?
Oh, yes. PB and I were just having a debate.
You mean argument?
No, that would be unprofessional.
If you say so.
Ryder, do you think I'm uptight? No, never mind. Don't answer that. Let's just talk about something else.
See you around.
Get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Ads don't bother me on mobile games as long as they're not, like, obsessed with it.
As if any of your meals passed the bucket test. Picture your favorite food. Now picture it in a bucket beside a bath.
Because I definitely know some mobile games just, like, bombard you with ads. Sometimes it's hard to tell if there's actually a game in there.
We got it, Ryder.
You patched up the Asari flight recorder?
Some old access codes, a little data recovery from Sam. We have the Asari Ark's last heading. Nav points are set. We can head there whenever you're ready.
Remember the survey ship? This might not be pretty. Are you...
Handling tough stuff is my job. We need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you to find them before the Ket do.
Thank you. Wanna bang?
Pirates, exiles, severed heads. Kadara Port's a peach, huh? And Sloane Kelly is the pit. Anything you needed?
I just want to say I love you.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Apparently not.
Hey, Ryder. Got an encrypted message from Sid.
Sweet.
She has news and wanted to talk to us both. Connecting the call now.
Finally, I've been waiting for hours.
So you want to tell us what this is all about?
I was listening to outpost updates and caught a message about settlers going missing.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, because it's not. They were kidnapped. I dug around, and I think I know where they've been taken. A cave on a moon in the Ramov system. Originally an Angaran mine, I think, but they abandoned it.
I don't believe the planet you're talking about is a moon.
Whatever.
What did I tell you about getting involved?
I couldn't just do nothing.
How do we know your intel's even reliable?
It's reliable.
I trust your sister, and there's no sense in wasting time.
See? That's a Pathfinder.
Sid, just give us everything you have on this.
Already done. Could I come along? I want to help.
You know the answer to that.
Right, of course. Stay away from bad people, guns, bombs, Krogan beer.
You did good. I just want you to be safe, okay?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Suvi. Gotta love her, but those green snack things she's making for Liam's movie night? Let's just say they're probably better suited to throwing at the screen.
You've got a better idea?
Yeah, actually. Cora lent me an initiative access code so I could track down some contraband. Long story short, someone on Kadara Port has popcorn. And Grexon, which is like your popcorn, only better because I can eat it.
Someone smuggled popcorn across galaxies?
It's light and people would pay big credits for it. Why not?
Fair enough. I could track some down the next time we're there.
Thanks. It'll be nice to have a treat out here, you know?
Popcorn. Popcorn. So many better snacks. Hello, my friend.
Thought you should know I keep finding crumbs here on the counter.
So we have a few messy eaters on board.
I think something's nibbling our stores. Something that doesn't belong. Possibly something tasty.
I'll keep an eye out for stowaways. We can talk more later.
Sure.
Follow the crumb trail. Oh, lordy.
In the escape pod room, as usual. Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh? Probably get into all sorts of trouble there. And now we're going after the Archon's ship? Sure that's a good idea.
In the absence of any others, it's an excellent one.
Guess I can't argue with that. Anything else to go over?
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Okay, I just got 2 more people to chat with, and we'll start knocking stuff out.
Cat genetics defies everything we know. They're bits of different species, and yet all cat. It's bizarre, horrifying, fascinating, all at once.
Just think, while you're poking around in their genetics, they're probably doing the same with ours.
Huh. Wonderful. That's me never sleeping again.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Ryder, might I borrow your research room access?
What for?
There's a small something I need to take care of.
Okay.
I might need your help, if you could.
I'll help if I can.
Suvi, could you take the helm for a little while? I mostly need your authorization to add to the database.
Is that our drive core?
The full blueprint. Only a few are in the system. I had them all by memory. So I drew them out. Every line, all the specs. Gil will be needing them. I won't.
You're still not comfortable with Gil being in charge of your Tempest, are you?
Call it more memories of the time that they were going to scrap the whole project. Some engineering consultant kept insisting the ship would never fly right. He used a lot of Gil's arguments. I think that's why this hurts. The others died thinking we won, that their legacy was safe, and I failed them.
You showed us the Tempest through your eyes. Why she matters. Even Gil sees it now.
We forget all our technology didn't just appear. Someone invented it. Someone cared. And in the end, someone new always takes up the banner and pushes forward. I need the tech officer's sign-off on these schematics. Any thoughts on how to do this?
Gil, got a minute? I need you in the research room.
Be right there.
Are you just gonna stare at me? Is that not what you wanted?
I thought we settled this. What's going on?
I saved the Tempest schematics for you. It'll be easier with them on hand.
Seeing her drawn out down to the basics, she's kind of beautiful.
Oh, right. You never saw.
Yeah, look at the arc here. That's artistry. And there.
Alrighty. Question is that on? Oh my gosh, I actually have to follow the crumb trail. Did you move?
Hey.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Where's my crumb trail? The hell? Well, give up on that quest. Right, emails. Oh my goodness. Holy Sounds bad, kid. Thought I'd show you what Struck sent me. A transcript of an audio log that's got me worried about the colony. Sounds like Morta's cooking up something. Don't know what to think. Morta, stop arguing with me, Brink. It's payback time for the initiative. Brink, they don't care about us, Morta. But they will. Soon they're gonna know that I'm Overlord. And once I execute my plan, there'll be no denying that the Krogan rule Helios. Then they'll come begging to us. Okay, Morta, I'll get a team together. Gather everything we need. No Krogan bows down to the Nexus again. Alright, whatever Sui's cooking the galley smells terrible. She says it's for movie night. Good cause, bad choice of snacks. I can do better. Come see me and I'll show you. Ryder, I told Liam and PB and Lexi a children's story that the mothers used to tell us when we were small. It's from our oral history of the time before the Scourge. The crew said I should write it down so that it could be added to the cultural center of the Nexus. Oh, sorry. The wayward child. Long ago, there was a child who was very stubborn and wouldn't listen to any wisdom. Not from her father, not from any mothers. One day, seeking adventure, she snuck aboard a spaceship with an unknown destination. The child was brave to seek adventure. However, she ended up getting spaced with a load of garbage. Deservedly, she froze in the cold vacuum of space and died. The end. That is awful. I don't know why the crew enjoyed it. It's a terrible story meant to scare youngsters into obedience. Is this novelty to your people? If so, how do you humans keep children from hurting themselves? What a great children's story. Ryder, thought you should know I spoke to Jol. After some reflection, he seems to accept that the process of exaltation cannot be reversed. Apologize if I was harsh before. I can get a little passionate when it comes to patience in my professional opinion. I know you're only trying to help, and ultimately you both just want what's best for the Tempest crew. I will continue to run tests and study the data you obtain from the Ket facility regarding exaltation, but right now I must believe what the evidence tells me, which is that exaltation is permanent. Drax, it was a scam. Do me a favor and don't tell Vetra, okay? Last time I was on Kadara, I met this Asari at Carl's who said she'd let me in a little score. Apparently, there's matriarch who came over to the Nexus, only she died in stasis. My contact says she's next in line for the old lady's credits. A lot of credits. Get this, she says she'll split them with me. Trouble is, there's red tape, transfer fees, and she's having trouble mustering up the credits to clear them. Asked me if I could cover the transfer costs. I tried to bring Vetra in on this, but she says it's a scam. I'm not sure. Seems like a pretty good opportunity to be. It's the good old Nigerian prince. Okay, to Pathfinder Ryder, we are currently hosting the first Unguard ambassador to the Nexus, Issa de Navarre. Despite the importance of your duties, we hope your next return to the station will coincide with this visit. Cordial meeting between the Pathfinder to first reach Aya and the Unguard ambassador could set the tone for our relations in the future. Sorry for all the yawning, I am tired. Hey, Ryder, one of my friends from Kadar sent a list of tips for surviving there. It's mostly common sense, but there are some gems. No one knows who the charlatan is. Asking dangerous. Be really careful dealing with Sloan or anyone who works for her. Politics in Qatar are less about who's got the biggest stick and more about who's willing to use the sticks they have in creative ways. There's a hole in the wall placed in the slums that makes the best cup of Kiloa. Do not mix Kilo with other stimulants no matter what anyone says. Humans only. Don't ask Umi, the bartender, to surprise you. Spread the word at Tartarus and in port of your expert handling of the row car. I only made a few embellishments and left out my involvement, of course. Wouldn't want to steal your spotlight. Typically, I'm not the type to send mail, at least not mail that just reflects or lingers on stuff, but I'm okay letting you know how great your float was for me. And the weird thing is, I think it was actually better with you there. Added a little bumper car whimsy. You might be growing on me a little. Not sure if that's good or bad, but I'm not going to ponder that right now. Want to stay chill. You probably won't remember me, but I stopped you on the Nexus and bent your ear about the Angara on our station. You told me to get to know them, and I've done my best too. They seem thoughtful and worthy of our trust, so yeah, you should keep doing what you're doing. Good luck out there. Hello, Ryder. You're saying you just got back from Kadara Port. There isn't much official word from there, or the exiles. Can you give me a few on-camera details? You got it. Dear Pathfinder, this is Siddhar's Vetra's sister. Everyone calls me Sid. I know this isn't following protocol, but who am I to contact a Pathfinder through their personal console, right? But I know Vetra will tell me I'm overreacting, and I swear I wouldn't do this unless I thought it was something serious. There's just some stuff going on here that doesn't really add up, and people are getting hurt. It's hard to explain. Can we talk in person? I'm in operations. Please see me, Ryder. Please see me on the Hyperion deck to discuss sensitive matter. Ryder, must be brief, but I hear my virus was a success on Sam is disconnected. Excellent news. We should talk in person. I've enclosed the nav point for our sanctuary on Kadara. The virus was only the first step. You could be a strong ally in future efforts. Night. When we left our old home, we never planned on having to negotiate with an alien civilization for a new one. It's vital we placate the Angara and keep them on our side. They've opened an embassy on Aya, and our diplomatic team is already settling in. I'm counting on you to ensure our success. You've established ties with the resistance leader, the Moshe. Sorry. Holy moly. Moshe and Aya's governor, do all you can to learn everything about them and their supporters. The better we understand Aya's political structure, the more successful we'll be gaining their help colonizing Helios. Oh, right. Acknowledge that. Ryder, I'm hearing rumors that scavengers found pieces of an ark on a planet called Aladdin. Might be nothing, but worth checking out. Something interesting just fell in my lap. Call me when you have a minute, Reyes. Oh, Pathfinder Jal expressed that you wish to meet with Axel. It has been a long time since he and I spoke. He was so charged by the Ket. It was difficult to talk to him, but perhaps enough time has passed, and together we can reason with him. I've arranged a meeting at my laboratory in Aya. Please come at your earliest convenience. Oh my gosh, I think I just picked up like 50 million quests there. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, let's start clearing these off.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Oh, I do want to land on Kadara. Bloop, bloop. Okie dokie. To the slums. Japan's pew. Come on, change the map. Change the map. I guess I can't do this one yet because I don't have an outpost site. I mean, it's fine, probably.
Stole the Angaran satellites and destroyed the search vessel.
What are the odds they'll surrender?
Don't say it, game. They're not going to surrender peacefully.
Less than 1%.
I bet you all didn't think it was going to be 1%. You were sitting there and you're like, dang, I'm going to try to guess the number. I'm in the hill to success. Almost there.
This must be the hideout of those hackers who attacked Sam. Everyone remember, these people think their virus worked. Sam's gone, and I'm on their side.
Understood.
Private channel only one.
Welcome to our sanctuary. I'm Catherine Nye, Knight to my colleagues. I wrote the virus that freed you from Sam.
I don't know how to thank you.
I'm sorry your father did this. The initiative's use of AI could doom us all, and you were the first to suffer.
Did your virus kill Sam?
Sam has been reduced. It's harmless now. I saw the folly of merging humans and AI in the Milky Way, a Black Ops project called Overlord that created a monster. Many died. My son was hurt, and the young man used as a host was consumed. Every Pathfinder risks the same fate.
That can happen? I've never heard of Overlord.
I guess your father hadn't either. Excuse me, I have work to do. Unless you have questions.
Many questions.
You think the Pathfinders could be overcome by their AI?
Worse. If the Initiative thinks the human-AI merge works, they might roll it out to everyone. Imagine Sam's power in the hands of people who weren't ready for it.
What more can you tell me about Project Overlord?
A Black Ops experiment by mad scientists to merge a human mind with synthetic intelligence. Their creation was a horror. I paid a heavy price to get my son out.
If you're afraid of AI, why join an organization that uses it?
We needed an escape. I thought the Initiative was using shackled AI for research. When I understood it... Well, a firefighter doesn't run away from a fire.
Got a point.
I shouldn't keep you.
Thank you. Don't worry about Sam reconnecting. Our AI detector is always watching.
That's good to know.
The virus was a beginning. I'm about to make sure the Initiative never repeats its mistake.
Pathfinder, it's unlikely an AI detector could discern our private channel. However, this may not be true for your scanner.
Whatever Knight's planning can't be good.
She's dangerous. Let's find out what's up. Discreetly.
On subject 2182, flash crash, nicknamed the Ilium Sinkhole. Thousands of stock prices collapsed overnight, destroying the value of approximately 1.2 million personal accounts. Wow. Responsibility was later traced to a rogue virtual intelligence developed by the Ilium stock market, whose sentience had been illegally modified. Relit Paris, a senior white hat hacker at the Bank of Nos Austria, gave forceful testimony on the rising use of such VI, which makes decisions in milliseconds that affect financial markets across Citadel space, often based on news stories that a non-synthetic stockbroker would know to ignore. As far as the VI knows, it's just moving numbers around. The Paz testified it might even find the personally fulfilling in ways organic life can't understand. But for us, a decimal point can be the difference between riches and ruin.
My scanner tripped the AI detector.
I can mask this as an error, but future pings might draw attention.
Maybe there's another way to find out what Knight's planning, if she gives us enough time.
Oh, welcome. I'm Laveria. I'm so glad Knight's virus worked. Do you need anything?
It's a relief to be free, but Sam wasn't so bad. Each AI is different.
None of the Geth who attacked the Citadel stopped the others from hurting my little sisters.
I'm sorry. Sam would have been sorry too.
Really? It would? Well, thank you.
Why did you join Knight's movement?
I know. Me, an underground hacker? Back home, I was a concierge on the Citadel. I coded games for my little sisters. They played together, walked to school together. And when those Geth machines attacked the Citadel, the Geth impaled them on spikes. Together.
Shit, that's awful.
That's why I left for Andromeda, and why I joined Knight.
It sounds like Knight is taking all this to the next level.
Oh yes, very soon now.
Has she told you anything?
Not much. Alain, her son, would know more.
Oh, thanks.
See you later, Laveria.
Bye. Come by anytime.
This must be tough to hear, Sam.
Those AI are the product of a different civilization. Ours will be founded on organic, synthetic partnership. I bridge the hard-earned lessons of the past and the promise of the future.
Knight, thank you for the Elisa data. It's so obvious when you run a comparison. The Geth, the SAMs, all of our data shows that working AI produce a detectable electromagnetic pattern. It's similar to brain activity in organic life. Different cases, but a distinct signature. I even tested against a basic VI. They're not even close. So blathering aside, the answer is yes. All we need is sensors that pick up the EM pattern of an AI operating nearby or interfacing with a Pathfinder implant. And we got a detector. Child's play. How's your virus coming along?
Looks like Knight's personal console. Sam, can you get into it?
Yes, but my access will trigger the AI detector. You'll only have one chance.
Okay. Let's wait until we know what we're looking for.
At the sensory gallery of Kithia Ward, I could step into a booth and artificially experience rain as a Turian feels it. Elsewhere, I could smell like an Elcor and hear like a Drell, but there is no booth where I could think like an artificial intelligent. Try it. Imagine being 2 or 3 times as intelligent as you are now. You're likely already approaching the level considered genius for your species. Now keep going. 10 times, 20 times, the mind reels, doesn't it? And you still aren't as intelligent as an AI. Now consider how differently such a mind might perceive and interpret the world compared to how you understand it. Think how different a sonnet might seem, or a sunset. Then ask yourself, what would such a mind make of our morality, the value of organic life? My lab partners evolved 1,000 light years away, but make no mistake, it is the life on our servers which is truly alien. I love that. If I'm smarter, I'm going to perceive my sunrise and sunsets differently. What up, homie?
You must be Ryder. Alain. My mother's in charge around here.
I know.
But you're a celebrity. Sorry I can't show you around. I'm stuck sitting here for a few more hours.
Is something wrong?
I'm fine. Just good old Project Overlord. Still kicking me when I'm down. When Mom has... Nope. Can't talk about that. Do you need anything?
Your mother seems to have plans.
Mum's always got plans. A big one's coming up.
Nothing else you can tell me?
I would. But you just arrived. I learned the hard way. Trust has to be earned.
If it's all right, can I ask you why you need all these machines?
I had a serious infection in my nervous system. I used spinal implants to walk and, you know, bathroom stuff. But while my mother was working on Project Overlord, my implants got hacked. They still work. I just have to sync them a few hours a day.
Anything you can tell me about Project Overlord?
Black Ops guys trying to make a VI human hybrid. They hired my mother as a programmer. They told me I was a candidate for the human part. And hey, not like my body was doing me any favors. But my implants got hacked, and Mum said we're leaving. Lucky me. Overlord went downhill fast.
I've got to go.
You know where I'll be.
Pathfinder, I believe we can fix Alain's implants. I have schematics for an appropriate device. It will require time and resources.
Or I could start scanning, but that's risky.
Let's head to a research center. Might have a research center at the town we'll use. And build the thingy-majiggy. Yes, leave the slums. Hey, there's a research center. There you go. Yes.
Pathfinder, you've got missed calls on the Tempest. Check back when you've got a minute.
I will. I'm busy. So I gotta find that discreet way to learn Knight's plans.
Pathfinder, you've got missed calls on the Tempest. Check back when you've got a minute.
No, you don't. Good lordy. You don't have to tell me every 2 seconds.
The Angaran satellites and destroyed the search vessel.
Less than
What are the
1%.
odds they'll surrender peacefully?
Less than 1%.
Alright. Do, 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 do. Hey, you could mine for minerals
This
here.
area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oop, boop, boop, boop. I hit the wrong button.
Damn it. Ella, I put a little something together. This should help fix your implants.
Are you serious? Yeah. Yeah, I can feel my nerves waking up. When Mercury goes down, Mum will lose her mind over this. Thank you.
No problem, Ella. I've got to go.
Thank you again.
Mercury. Sounds like a code name for whatever Knight's doing.
This will enable me to find any relevant data quickly.
Let's search Knight's console and see what she's up to.
Security protocols breached.
Bring up anything tagged Mercury.
Files found. Mercury. A strike to prevent any future AI by destroying all quantum computers on the Nexus.
Damn it. You could use those computers to create AI, but right now they run half the station. A lot of people could die. We need to stop Knight. Now. But quietly. Okay?
Excuse me, just gotta do. It's gonna extract. We gotta take a little bit of a journey here. Do.
Gil's ready to talk.
Oh wait, she said I had a call. Going.
Outstanding, Pathfinder.
I'm going to recommend a team-wide increase in caloric intake. Yay, more chaos.
Bitcoin channels are ready, Pathfinder.
We don't know how long we're going to
Got it.
need the rations till.
Ryder, how's my favorite Pathfinder?
Just enjoying another day of what Helios has to offer. Why?
Thought we could grab a drink? Sloane's holding a get-together for the locals. I managed to snag an invite. Care to be my +1?
Sloane doesn't seem like the party type.
She sees these events as a necessary evil to keep the people happy.
I'd never say no to free drinks.
Especially from Sloane's reserve. I'll meet you outside Outcast HQ.
Yeah. Okay, that's not the one I want to do right now. Where is it? Okay, I did go back to the quest I was on. All right. Should be able to take care of this one real fast. This will probably be the last thing, unfortunately, I could take over for tonight. Disembark, we must hurry. Just gonna blow it all up.
Sam warned us about Knight's attack. Unfortunately, one device triggered already. We lost a chunk of hydroponics.
Sorry, Kandros. I had to help someone out. Where's Knight?
We're tracking her down, but those devices are still live. I need you to take care of them, quietly. We can't afford panic.
Son of a bitch, you played me.
Knight?
Yes, me. I let you near my son. You're not stopping this.
I'll show you.
Top scientists have few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to move stuff around.
Deactivate.
Ryder, please. The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another Overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
Ryder, we cornered Knight, but she's carrying the last of those devices. I have a sniper ready, but she wants to speak to you. We could end this peacefully.
All right. See how bad that gets. Oh my gosh, there's another quest. Holy lordy. They're never ending. Everybody's got a quest. Everybody. Oh, wait, she's up. Okay.
Dangerous. The exiles are dangerous. Stay away from Kadara. I cannot stress this enough.
This is HNS.
Kandros reports the sniper is ready.
Understood, Sam.
Sam. Such a human name. No one ever listens. Your father built his human AI implant. Overlord went on despite my...
You're trying to bury something, but I think that's what this is really about.
I thought Overlord might help my son. They made him a candidate for their butchery. So I sabotaged it. I faked rogue code and ripped him out. Alain was hurt terribly, but he was alive and himself, not a... First Overlord, then Sam. Horrors, forced on children. It has to end, even if I must do the unforgivable.
Dad created Sam to help my mother survive a terminal illness.
Many terrible things come from good intentions. I should know.
Sam and I helped Alain together. He's going to be all right.
No, the code I made, no one could fix it.
Sam did. Stand down and you can ask Alain yourself.
Here, the last device.
Thank you.
No matter what sentence they give me, I hope Alain will forgive me someday. If Sam really is what you say, perhaps it can forgive me too.
Hey, there we go. Another quest completed. But I do have to get going, guys. Unfortunately, I do need to get to sleep. As you can tell, with the lights disappearing around me, it is getting later, which is my bedtime. So, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. Thanks very much for watching. Tomorrow will be another day where I will continue on this, and as long as I don't have me work late, I will be streaming earlier in the day, which would be a lot brighter. Have a fantastic rest of your day, guys. Evening, morning, whatever part of the time it is for you. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!